Alright guys, I just got back from the movies. I just watched Doctor Strange, so let's talk about it.
Teach me.
If you guys already don't know, he's a big time neurosurgeon. He's known for his hands, and after a dramatic car accident, he loses the ability to use his hands like he used to, so he's always having his hands like this little shaky thing. So he embarks on this quest, pretty much trying to find some cure to heal his hands so he can go back to doing what he was able to do, which was pretty much make a lot of money. And he was famous for his hands, for using them in surgeries. And so the reason he embarks for this quest to cure his hands is because he feels like he lost everything. On his quest, he goes to Nepal and he meets the Ancient One here. So he meets the Ancient One, and then he gets his powers. He learns through the Ancient One. And, that's pretty much the basics. That's pretty much what happens in the comics. So let's talk about the movie. What I liked about it a lot was the visual effects. It's kind of like trippy. It's like you're on acid the whole time. Not that I know from personal experience, but it is crazy. Like, the moment that the Ancient One touches his forehead and does this whole thing, it's just like a trip. I was just like, what the hell? And I watched this movie in 3D, so it just made things even crazier, and it was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, just that part right there blew me away, and I was like dragged into the movie itself. Like, I went on a trip with Doctor Strange. The action, along with the visuals, the magic powers, worked for me the best in the movie. I think it was very well done by the creators, and I watched it in 3D, so it was great. Like, whenever they did the circle thing, it felt like it was right in front of your face. So if you guys want to watch in 3D, guys, this is one of the movies you should definitely watch. It's magic, but they actually do a lot of combat fighting, and they do this out-of-body fighting and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty crazy. Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange was actually pretty good. Can't deny it. I liked him a lot. His American accent was probably as good as mine's, or, better, but, I try. Actually, the whole cast was pretty good. I mean, there wasn't no actor that overdid it or, just sucked. Like, everybody was pretty good. Everybody was solid. One thing though about the acting was the jokes. Now this is like something the writers, I'm pretty sure, did, because Marvel, they like to have their jokes in their movies. So I think they kind of overdid it. I don't think all the jokes worked for me. Like, maybe it was like 60-40% maybe that worked, but that's just something that it didn't work, because sometimes moments will build up and then it will get ruined by a joke. It's like, just let the moment finish. Tilda Swinton as the Ancient One was actually pretty good. I didn't expect it. I mean, a lot of people gave the movie crap because the Ancient One was an Asian guy with a long beard. But you have this woman here, bald, with super smooth skin, representing the Ancient One. But you know what, man? Put that aside, because she was pretty good. Like, in my opinion, she did really, really well. Mordo was good. Also, I liked him a lot. I remember him in the 2012 movie, I think, the End of the World movie or whatever it was, and he did pretty good there. He did good in this one. He's in one of the end credit scenes, so just a heads up, make sure to stay till the end of the credits, because there's two. There's one after the opening credits, and then there's one at the very end. So guys, this is kind of nothing really new, to be honest. I mean, they did this with Iron Man and Thor, if you think about it. I mean, they're two guys that they have kind of everything for themselves already. Like, they're geniuses, or they're super overpowered, and then out of nowhere they lose everything, and then they have to go out on this journey to get everything back, and then they learn more about themselves and how much good they can do for the world. And it's practically the same thing here, except with magic powers. The villain in this movie is kind of generic, so I kind of can tell from the beginning of the movie that he's not going to be that powerful or that villainous like Loki or something, because I mean, Loki's probably the most memorable villain in the Marvel universe right now. They could have done a little bit more with the villain. I liked him a lot, but you didn't get much of him. There was no way for me to actually attach myself to him, or there wasn't any memorable quotes from him. Same thing with Doctor Strange. There wasn't that many things that I could say that I'm like, oh man, he said this one line that was pretty cool, or something that I will quote him on it later. But it's because of the pacing of the movie. The movie was, for me, it went too fast. Like, spoilers again. From the beginning, it kind of moved too fast. Like, you see him in surgeries, and then I don't know where he's driving a Lamborghini thinking that he's going to go to some event. But no, guess what? The accident happens right there and then. And then out of nowhere, he's out on this quest, and then next thing you know, he's with the Ancient One, and next thing you know is he's training, and then he does this thing where he's trying to open a portal, and then he can't, and then I don't know where he can, and then after that he's like a master now at doing everything. So I'm like, okay, that was quick. Like, how do you learn something that fast? Like for me, that was too fast. Like, kind of like in the Dark Knight where when he's training with Ra's al Ghul, that felt like a long training. I mean, I know it was like a compilation of trainings, but they made it seem like a very long time has passed between. But in Doctor Strange, it kind of just went too fast, and I was like, okay, I guess he skipped like a lot of the training. I still don't think it's gonna top Iron Man or Thor or Captain America as the origin stories, but you know, you're definitely gonna see a lot more of Doctor Strange. So guys, great movie. I think, you know, they did a good job with Doctor Strange. You know, I think that was probably the best they could do with Doctor Strange. I think it could have been a whole lot better. The pacing could have been a little bit slower. You know, a little bit more character development would have been great for me. You know, I wanted to see a little bit more about Doctor Strange. You know, a little bit more about his doctor and like neurosurgeon areas instead of like, you know, just flying through that. You know, there's a lot of things that they could have done. But overall, guys, I had a lot of fun with this movie. Didn't love it though. I liked it a lot, but didn't love it. So I'm going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 5. It's really good, guys. I mean, if you guys are going to watch it anyways, it's Doctor Strange and it's a movie by Marvel. Who's not going to watch this movie? Come on. So, if you guys already seen it, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more. But till next time, guys, stay tuned.